Okay, Scott.
I'm a hero, an American,
American one.
We're drawing. American heroes tonight. American heroes tonight. American heroes tonight.
So those of you without Dolby noise reduction and the backyard blown out by that.
What's that? The audience is now deaf.
Dogs howling. Yeah. Dogs howling. If dogs aren't howling in your neighborhood, we're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Branding, we'll turn that off. And you can see we have Drew.
Hello.
Wave hi to himself, Drew.
Hi.
Hi. Napua. Wave hi to himself. John.
Hello.
And me.
It's
Hi. And Scott is lurking. He'll show when he's ready to show. And I have a comment from RM, the guy on YouTube. Hey. All right, so American Heroes tonight. Since July 4th was yesterday, we thought we'd just kind of continue the patriotic theme. Who's everybody got tonight for starters?
Oh.
Drew, you said you were going to draw the Shield?
Yeah, I'm drawing the Shield. Who's an old Archie Comics hero, which I think he actually is. He might technically be the first patriotic superhero.
Oh.
I think I'm going to have you beat on the first patriotic one.
Oh,
okay.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam from what was that? What was that team?
He was from the DC Freedom Fighters, but before that, he was part of an acquisition. Just like they got Shazam, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
It wasn't Carlton, but
quality comics.
Quality comics, right? So, but I mean, Uncle Sam was around fighting Nazis, so.
Yeah, there you go.
And so is Captain America too, and. Try.
Very cool. How was you guys' 4th yesterday? Did you guys do anything special?
I drew Spider-Man 2099 and Mayday Parker.
I saw that.
That was my 4th of July.
I don't know. It was like ridiculously hot yesterday. Like we didn't really do anything really. We just kind of watched TV, watched the new anime that's out there. It's a new season of anime.
It's the El Nino has made it all hot.
Is it? Or are we just blaming the El Nino? We're just blaming something.
It's the El Nino.
El Nino.
Now you got me thinking of that SNL skit, Drew.
El Nino.
I am El Nino. RM says he spent it with his adopted dad.
Okay.
And tonight he's painting Jesse from Control. So his batteries are 3%. So if we lose, RM goes silent, we know that his battery died.
Okay.
And I'm watching, but I'll probably be falling asleep to the voices and drawing shrivels. That's probably Sandy.
Sandy.
We lost the camera.
Believe it or not,
I'm walking on air. I never thought I could
feel so.
Being a great American heroes.
The guy that shot Reagan.
That's not the greatest American hero.
Oh, that just kind of killed the vibe there. It's kind of like
I don't think you understand the theme here.
Awkward.
No, it's the same name. It's the kind of same name.
Okay.
What was the guy's name who shot? It was Hinckley.
He played Ralph Hinckley, right?
Was his name was Hinckley, but it wasn't Ralph Hinckley, was it?
John Hinckley Jr.
John Hinckley.
Remember the shooters all had 3 names, right?
Oh.
Yeah, but Reagan didn't die, so we would just know him as Ralph Hinckley. Or I mean John
I
Hinckley.
see. Is that how it works?
So I was like, wait a
Because
minute.
it's
Wow, I didn't
like
know there was
Mark David Chapman shot John Lennon.
Okay.
Lee Harvey Oswald shot JFK.
Right.
But John Hinckley, Reagan didn't die, so we just refer to him as John Hinckley. Sometimes John Hinckley.
Oh my.
No, it's true.
Where's my 1 to know sign? I lost it somewhere. I'm gonna have to make a new one.
If the president dies, you're a 3-name person.
You're a 3-name person.
But if
wow, this sounds like a
president
premise for a comic or something, or a movie.
well, I think it was there's like a movie. Killer. I think it's called Conspiracy Theory, and I believe they talk about it in that.
I do have this.
That's good enough. Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know. I
mean, I definitely wouldn't call Hinckley an American hero.
Oh no! But saying that, the greatest American hero's name, I was thinking is like, wait a minute.
It depends on your party.
I don't know. I'm still not
yeah
convinced that he'd be a hero.
Yeah. I mean, I don't love Reagan, but I didn't want him to die.
Oh, no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that the guy had the same.
Well, this started off as
an
awkward turn already from the beginning, from the get go. Thanks, Scott.
Where's Ron? I need Ron to dig me out of this.
To say something worse.
Ron would take the whole piece.
Just talk Batman. That's all. Just bring up Batman. Change the topic. Batman.
John, that was my new favorite drawing you made last week.
Oh, the one to be you.
It was good.
Thank you.
Napua, did you just turn your camera off, or are you still here?
Yep, still here.
Oh.
Okay. I just want to make sure we didn't lose you. I see. I got an email from Stored Imaginations. I'll answer him after the stream. You let him know.
Okie dokie.
All
right. Okay. Try ink now.
Uncle Sam. USMC. Remember what USMC stands for, Sailor?
The United States Marine Corps.
Uncle Sam's. Uncle Sam's moldy crotch. You never heard that before?
No.
Moldy crotch? What?
I'm an older sailor, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I didn't spend a lot of time antagonizing the Marines, although it certainly didn't always take much, though. That's for sure. I only had one real run-in with the Marines in Okinawa, and it was pretty crazy.
Sounds like a story.
Well, it's not inappropriate, but I don't know if it's
Uncle Drew, tell us a story.
Tell us a story.
So we pulled into Okinawa, and the morale was the MW Morale, Welfare, and Recreation Department, MWR, had arranged for us to have some sort of like little reception at White Beach in Okinawa.
Okay.
And it was basically like a tent with like some kegs of beer. Mm-hmm. And we thought, well, it's free beer. Let's go check it out. And so me and a few other guys from our ship went over to it. And when we got there, the Marines were already there. And they were all, it looked like feeding time at the zoo. Like they just were like staring at you like you were made of meat. And I came walking up, and one of my friends was like, "Man, there's a lot of grunts in here." And we're just like, all I could think was like, this is gonna go bad real quick. But I walked up, I was like, to heck with it. I'm getting a free beer. So I grabbed a cup and I walked over to one of the kegs and I started to pour myself a cup of beer. And one of the Marines comes walking up to me and he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm getting a beer." And he says, "That's a Marine Corps beer." And I held the cup up and I looked at it and I was like, I don't know, it looks like regular beer. And then I sniffed it, took a big sniff and went, "Smells like regular beer." I'm like, "Hold on a second." And he started to talk and I just put my hand up and I started taking a big swig of the beer. And I went, "Yeah, no, that tastes like regular beer. I think you're mistaken." And he's like, "Oh, you think you're pretty funny." And I was like, "Well, I'm just here to get some beer." And I walked away and I went back to my table and I was like, "We got to get out of here right now. We got to go." And everybody's like, "No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm getting beer." And I drank my beer and I was like, "All right, I'll see you guys back at the ship." I went back and left them. I went back to the ship. And like maybe an hour and a half later, the shore patrol comes up and everybody was in the brig. And it, from what I understand, it turned into something like out of the movies with like people hitting each other with chairs and jumping over tables.
Wow. You see what you
All kinds of
started?
nonsense.
See what you started, Drew?
So I didn't start nothing. They were waiting.
Yeah, they were. Sounded like they were kind of like just waiting for something to happen.
But
Where's that
I
guy
somehow
start this?
I avoided it by leaving.
See, my Marine shore patrol story was me on shore patrol in Phuket, Thailand.
Yeah.
And they had to run Liberty boats, right? You ever in the Phuket, Drew?
Yeah. Yep.
So
I was in was in was it Pattaya?
Patio Beach, yeah.
Pattaya, yeah.
Phuket? Is that how you pronounce it?
Phuket, yes.
Yes. Okay.
But so I two Marines buddies got drunk, got in a fight, and one busted a bottle over the other one's face, cut his face open.
Yeah.
Wow.
As you do.
I was the lucky short patrol guy that drew that straw to take him to the hospital, and they didn't have anesthesia. So I had to hold this guy down while they stitched him up.
Wow. See,
And then by the time all was said and done, my shift was over, but the boats weren't running anymore, so I had to like find a place to stay for the night.
Oh, yikes. Seeing a common thread here.
Oh man. I don't know, like
Missed all the
I
movie
think
theater action.
I
What
think
movie
what
theater
happens
action are you talking about? Somebody saying we missed all the movie theater action.
movie theater action?
No, like the fight. I think he's talking about the fight.
Oh, well, I just think like the Marines had been on an amphib for a while before they pulled into Okinawa, and all these guys can do on an amphib is just like PT, clean their guns, and then stand in line for chow. That's all they got to do. And so they're all, like worked up. So by the time they pulled into port, they're ready to fight anything. I mean, it's a whole, it's a force of zealots, trained to kill. What do you? I don't expect much from them.
Well, it's a work hard, play hard mentality too. When I say play hard, I mean like party hard. We had those people that would like try to jump from balcony to balcony in the hotels.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had sailors do stupid stuff like that too.
You're not Spider-Man, dude.
Nobody likes Spider-Man.
It's called parkour.
Yeah. Well, parkour's hard enough when you're in shape and sober, but when you're drunk, it's ill-advised.
Hardcore.
Barcore, yes, barcore.
Parkour.
I just keep imagining The Office. They're like parkour.
Oh, that episode of that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Wasn't what's his name? Leatherneck, Leatherhead. Is that his name? G.I. Joe. Isn't he the Marine?
Leatherneck. Yeah, there
Leatherneck.
were a couple of Marines.
Okay, Leatherface.
Yeah.
Leatherneck and Gung Ho.
Oh, Gung Ho was one? I didn't know that.
He was a Marine. You know, I think I'm not 100%, but I think Roadblock might have been a Marine as well.
I was gonna say I think Roadblock's Army, isn't he?
Maybe he is. I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna have to look that up.
You guys ever see that Funny or Die video, like the G.I. Joe video they made? Like a music video. Funny or Die, they made a music video for G.I. Joe. And,
How does it go?
No, it's like it's like an original kind of song, and it's kind of like about what G.I. Joe and Cobra do in the off hours.
Oh, it's funny.
So like Snake Eyes is painting a picture, and then like Scarlett's lying in bed, like thinking that Duke is thinking about Lady J, and then Cobra and the Baron, Destro and the Baroness are practicing like their flutes or something like that, and they got like Vinnie Jones to play Destro, and Alan Tudyk to be Shipwreck, and they got a lot of kind of big name guys in that thing.
That's funny.
I liked the Venture Brothers parody of G.I. Joe. Was it OSI?
OSI. Yo-SI.
I'm a ship shape.
Family Guy had G.I. Jose.
G.I. Jose. That's right. They actually have like Flint.
Yeah, in one episode.
Family Guy. Yeah. Like kind of the PSA thing in the bathroom. He's right, Chris.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
His helmet too big.
Uncle Sam. The poor giant Uncle Sam too.
Huh?
Well, not
it's funny. Right.
Oh. No, that's not Uncle Sam. That's just Sam the Eagle, isn't it?
Sam the Eagle.
Yeah.
It's like
They don't call him Uncle, do they?
no,
I call
they
him
don't call him Uncle.
The locals call him Uncle.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Sam.
RM says he's got no military source because no military service. Hey, when you guys think we're going to full on Spider-Man 2099 game?
Game?
Scott, you're the gamer of the group, I think. You got an opinion on that?
Not a popular one.
Besides, nobody likes Spider-Man.
Nobody likes Spider-Man. I don't know. I mean, like, you know, I think Peter Parker is always kind of going to be the main one, and then you're going to have like the offsets. But I don't know if this is other than like the Miles Morales one that they released. I don't know if they'd ever like do full on dedicated to one of the other guys.
I think they will. I think they'll do offshoots. You don't think so?
And there might be like a DLC kind of like a add on to a Spider-Man game.
Oh, okay, I got you. No. Okay, that makes sense. Actually. That's
like
true.
you know, like how when Arkham had like all the like that like Robin missions and Batgirl missions.
Right.
How was those? Was it the Arkham City or whatever the
Arkham Asylum and all that?
Yeah, how were those games?
I biasly really liked them.
Okay.
I mean, I heard they were good,
but I never finished the last one.
Because
if you finish the last one, he dies.
Okay.
You don't want to watch Batman die.
No, not really.
He saw it twice in Flash.
That was a kind of a good death, not a like, oh, I got poisoned. Let me go to my corner and die over here kind of death. Like, what?
They were good deaths, you think?
Well, I mean, like at least he didn't like. Like I said, in the game, he kind of gets poisoned, and then it's kind of like, oh, let me go into the Batcave and just go in there and die type of thing, you know. Like he kind of almost took out that big Kryptonian guy, and this is with no knowledge of kryptonite type of stuff or anything like that, right? That Keaton Batman pretty much, you know, for the most part took him down. He didn't kill him, but he took him down, right?
He went to the bat room.
Yeah.
Talking about the guy who like put explosives all over him.
Yeah. And he knocked him down at least. He knocked him out, right, for the most part. So.
Wow, I don't know where all my pens went. Been traveling too much.
He's going to be in Suicide Squad to kill the JLA. Who was that?
Actually, they're gonna do like an anime Suicide Squad. Looks fun.
The anime.
Has anybody seen? What is it? Does the animated series come into Adult Swim? I think it's called something like My Adventures with Superman.
That's tomorrow night. Yeah,
It looks
Is that
kind of
the anime one?
Yeah,
I think it looks good. No, not for you.
I'm not a fan of that style. It's like it's cutesy anime. It's not like they got the grittier anime, and I guess I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. And so I just like this doesn't look.
Get off his lawn.
They turned Superman into a magical girl. Like that whole sequence when he's putting on the costume. It's like Sailor Moon.
They don't know what to do with Superman. These poor people. I mean,
these poor people.
I don't like how these guys getting their job. They gotta find somebody that understands the character, and then they keep on giving it to people like Zack Snyder, and he messes it up, and you get a whole generation of people that think that this is how Superman is supposed to be.
We went there,
and then messes the whole thing up, and now we got to try and clean up this mess. But it's super hard now because this precedence has been set in motion.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is the little bit I saw of this cartoon, I thought it looked fun.
I'll give it a shot. I'm not going to say I'm not going to give it. I'll give it a shot. But I don't know. I'm expecting it
it's
to
no
be
Craig of the Creek.
Yeah, it's no Craig of the Creek, man.
Well, what is?
What is?
Hey,
RM says
episodes.
RM says he's 50-50 on the new Superman show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I might watch it, and hey, that's not bad.
I should mention RM is a big fan of the Superman and Lois show.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm not a fan, but more power to him because like I tell Jackson all the time, it's like I'm glad you like it, man, but I'm not a fan of it. So,
all right.
Well, I thought Tyler Hoechlin does a pretty good job. I just don't like the where they went with it. It's like I don't really care about Smallville. You know what I mean? But I did like the casting. I found the kids annoying though.
Yay.
But annoying kids.
Okay.
Oh. Cat wants
No, in the Superman and Lois show, I found the kids just annoying. Like these kids need to be slapped around.
Hey, tomorrow is also a new season of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is that in America?
Huh?
Is it set in America?
No. But I think you can watch it on Crunchyroll and Netflix, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I was tempted to do Team America.
Oh,
America! You want to sing the next line?
No.
Expletive removed. It's funny. I always think of that Marvel comic about the motorcycle group, Team America.
Team America.
Hey, RM, if you like Superman and Lois, I'm happy for you. I don't hate it. I just would have preferred a more I think a more
He tolerates it.
metropolitan Superman. Metropolis.
Metro.
Oh, I thought you meant with like more manscaping.
Metro.
You guys a muppet.
This is a Muppet.
Yeah, I wanted a more metrosexual Superman.
The guy playing Superman now. That in the show. He looked like Guy Smiley.
And what's
Guys,
wrong with
Smiley.
Muppets? What exactly is wrong?
Tell Lawrence he's a muppet. He looked like Guy Smiley. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my.
Is Lawrence ears burning right now?
Is he a man
He's
or is he a
watching.
Muppet?
Are we human or are we dancers? All right, what are some other good American heroes? I
Well,
like that, like Greatest American Hero. That was a good choice. I kind of like that.
That's a
one.
good one.
somebody should draw it. Maybe I'll try. If I can finish the Shield real quick, I'll try to do.
Just, the red suit and the welcome back Cotter hair. It's
You know that William Catt, who played the Greatest American Hero, was almost Luke Skywalker.
I did know that. I didn't know that. But it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
In Hollywood,
Did Star Wars come out before that? Or
Yes.
yeah, okay.
William Catt had been in a movie about surfing. I think it was called something like Big Wednesday or something. And it was him, Gary Busey, and Jerry Lopez, who was in Conan the Barbarian.
who's doing Conan the Barbarian?
Oh, and I think Jan Michael Vincent was in it also.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Michael
goodness.
Bay.
Wow.
Vincent.
But and then after that, then he was in Carrie. He was like the nice guy in Carrie.
He's a nice guy.
There was a nice guy in Carrie.
Yeah, the one
thought
who
they were
ends
all
up actually. He ends up he ends up liking Carrie. Like it's supposed to be like, he's supposed to be the prom date or whatever, but he ends up, like actually thinking, that he likes her or whatever. But then he ends up slipping on the pig blood and he's like knocked out. And, he misses Carrie's execution of everybody because he was already passed out from hitting his head.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Joe is a Great American Hero team. Is that Sandy? Who is it? That's Sandy. I can see the name.
G.I. Joe.
Look at the Facebook.
Did that stand for anything?
Fighting for
Government
freedom
issue.
wherever there's trouble.
Government issue what?
Joe.
Just Joe. Joe didn't stand for anything.
The first guy was Joe Colton, right?
I mean, he was a war correspondent, Ernie Pyle. He coined the phrase G.I. Joe. It was just to be like the everyman, like you're a standard GI that was, in the war.
The everyday Joe.
Gomer Pyle.
Who was a Marine.
Shazam!
Captain Marvel's catchphrase or transformation word.
Well, golly.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, that is. Oh, Darren says G.I. Joe is a Great American Hero.
There you go.
And then Camilla and Garrett watching.
Yay.
Lawrence. There was a pigeon used in World War II for secret messages. Sorry, I missed part of the conversation, I guess.
Stop the pigeon.
Wait. We
Pop
asked her.
that pigeon.
We asked for Great American Heroes, and RM says Homelander.
Homelander.
right.
Oh,
That's not right.
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. There you go.
RM, do you root for the Empire in Star Wars too?
Yes, I did. How did you know?
Um,
That old cartoon was it the American Bunny or something like that?
Dumb Bunny?
You used to see it.
Dumb Bunny?
No, it was like American Bunny or something like that. It was like it was after some greeting cards or something like that. But I remember seeing that on HBO all the time.
I'm not familiar.
It's like he was like a rabbit on roller skates or something like that. Then he turns into like this kind of like this stars and stripes rabbit. Then that's when he got like superpowers or something.
It was around the time of Hong Kong Fooey or something.
No, later on, actually, it was in the 80s. So you know how like the whole, shirt tails, get along gang, that kind of stuff like that.
Shirt tails. Golly.
Right, because that was based after cards, right?
Were they?
Yeah.
Gosh, was it all American Greetings?
Yeah, I think so, actually. American Greetings. There you go.
I think R. Crumb started out working for American Greetings.
I think what is some of the, obviously you got Captain America, Patriot. Who's on the DC side, Scott? That would be like an American hero.
Other than
Besides
Superman?
Yeah, Superman, right? Truth,
Wonder
justice, the
Woman.
American way.
Sergeant Rock.
I mean,
Sergeant
I know.
Rock.
I mean, the one I'm drawing, Uncle Sam was, DC, part of the Freedom Fighters.
The Captain America.
Black Hawk.
That's not DC, John.
Blackhawk, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, Black Hawk. Although Black Hawk was Polish.
Oh.
I think there was only one American on the team of the Blackhawks, Chuck.
Yeah, he counts.
There was Chop Chop and Olaf.
Chop.
Olaf.
Chop.
From America.
Rosen?
Yeah, there was an Olaf in the Blackhawks.
Yeah, Viking.
I don't remember where he was
Norse. Olaf.
from. Maybe he was Swedish. I can't remember.
Oh, Swedish could be.
But yeah, the Blackhawks was like this multinational team. But the man known as Blackhawk, who was their leader, was from Poland.
And then would you consider Wonder Woman with the stars and stripes or no?
I consider Wonder Woman a patriotic hero.
Yeah, because wasn't she fighting the Nazis and all that?
Yeah.
And the old red, white, and blue, right?
She's draped in the flag. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Satin tights.
Well, there you go.
And the old red, white, and blue.
There you go. In her satin tights.
Fighting for our rights.
You party.
Until season 2, right? When they changed it on her.
Yeah.
Season
I don't know if I ever asked you guys. Did any of you see the old Wonder Woman pilot that never got aired?
Oh
with
my!
With the blonde.
Yeah, with Adrian Palicki.
Oh no! Yeah. That one was pretty good.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
The
Yeah, the
look
one
was
with
good,
pants.
but the story was kind of weird.
That was like the Joss Whedon one, wasn't it?
Was it Joss Whedon? It could have been. Because you can find it on YouTube without, like the effects hadn't been put in because it never got aired. So, like when they're having stunt fights, you see the wires still and shit. But
Oh, that's funny. There's a lot of
if you never watched it's kind of fun just checking it out. I like Adrian Palicki.
There's another Wonder Woman pilot out there that's from the 70s.
Is it the William Beaver one?
Yeah, it's the guys who did the Batman show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was.
But it's like
that's the Batman 66 show.
Yeah, they didn't even bother really trying to make Wonder Woman look like Wonder Woman though. She's got like a different suit and she's blonde.
Well, the Kathy Lee Crosby one.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the Adrian Palicki version looks more like Wonder Girl. There's stuff you find on YouTube that
Oh yeah.
It's like art, like digital archaeology, like the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. If you look for it, you can find it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if you guys ever seen that pilot episode of The Big Bang Theory
with the other Penny.
Yeah, Sheldon was just weird. He was just it's not even amusing. It's like he's weird.
RM's got to go. Hey, thanks for hanging out, RM.
Okay. See ya.
Lawrence says 1960 short treatment was Ellie Woodwalker. Eli Woodwalker or Ellie Woodwalker? I'm not sure.
Ellie.
Actually, since you mentioned he was watching, I'm gonna drop his name. But Lawrence has been putting together like a database of the film and television versions of comic book characters.
Oh, interesting.
Infinite Heroes.
And it's pretty cool.
Let's check it out. It's pretty good. And you got to help out poor guys like the Guardian because nobody visited the Guardian's page. Nobody give it a like. I think most of the other guys at least have one like.
Oh wow.
I don't know why I decided to draw the flag.
U.S. flag?
I gotta draw this U.S. flag.
American flag?
American flag.
American flag, yeah. Howard Chaykin. The character's name was Reuben Flagg.
Hey, you could kill two birds with one stone. Isn't Chaykin coming to Comic-Con?
Speaking of Howard Chaykin, yeah.
I would really like to talk to him. Yeah.
I really hope they get you as a MC, dude. That'd be awesome. We got some pretty good people coming.
Well, I told you, Boomer's got you on his list. So
that'd be nice. I don't know. I mean, I think there could. I don't think I'm the only person who could moderate, a panel, but I would just. I don't know.
Not the way you do.
Guys that are, I don't know about that, but I think there's a lot of artists and writers coming that I'd really like to talk to. So
yeah. Because I think what's great about you is your stuff. Like you bring up all these things that they do that that no one else knows. You know what I mean? Like you actually know their history and background and works that they do, and I think that's what they like is that you bring up this stuff and.
Lawrence is saying the 74 Wonder Woman is Kathy Lee Crosby. That's not a bad casting choice, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she's like a bad actor. It's just that she just didn't really look the part.
Oh, there's the Statesman.
I don't recall. What is the statement from, Scott?
Oh, City Heroes. That was like the main
Oh,
hero.
okay. Yeah, well, okay. Who's the Captain America on Astro City? There's got to be like a contemporary for that, right?
Well, the Silver Agent certainly looks a lot like Captain America, although he's not all red, white, and blue.
Liberty Bell.
Oh yeah, Liberty Bell.
Yeah, Liberty Bell. Oh, who was the Inferior Five?
Oh,
Mary Man's dad. Remember? Wasn't he like some kind of like a Captain
yeah.
Liberty kind of guy?
Was he?
Yeah. He looked like he looked like Uncle Sam with the hat, and he had like muscles, like he was shirtless and stuff like that. But then that's why it was ironic that
His son.
the son was like a total weakling. He was smart, but yeah, and he decided, I think I'm gonna act like a fool. I may as well dress like one, so he became Merry Man.
Would Stargirl count?
Stargirl is
Stargirl?
definitely.
Yeah.
She's definitely a patriotic.
If she's not, she sure
There you
looks
go.
it.
The Star Spangled Kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stripesy.
Star Spangled Kid and Stripesy. It was like the reverse. It was like the kid superhero with an adult sidekick.
Kids
Instead of like
Superpower Hour.
Didn't like the big guy in Rusty.
Hey,
Again.
Captain Carrot, Yankee Poodle.
That's right,
Yankee Poodle.
Yankee Poodle.
Scott Shaw, he worked on that one.
That was my favorite series as a kid.
And then I guess like for this project that they're working on, Jeff Martinez was working on it. I guess he couldn't unlock like these different covers. And
It was the NFTs that he was doing.
the NFTs for Wonder Woman, yeah. And then when you unlock, I guess after a certain point, then you got like Yankee Doodle Poodle.
It's just Yankee Poodle.
Yeah. Whatever.
How about Battle Fever J's Miss America?
Sure, why not? Miss America, yeah. Then you could say, what's his name from Captain Planet? Wheeler. Isn't he the American?
Yeah.
Representing America.
Okay, let's kind of talk about DC and Marvel. What are some of the other? How about anime? Are there any like American hero anime stuff? John?
No.
I mean, like All Might from My Hero Academia is supposed to be Japanese, but he's totally draped in the red, white, and blue, and he has like the Detroit Smash and all of his powers are named after American cities.
That's true.
Okay, we'll take All Might.
I'm trying to think if like there's any, or even like sometimes they have like competitions and stuff like that, like, or like, what was it, like the video game, was it Dead or Alive, whatever, and then they're from all different parts of the world.
Roy
What's her name, the blonde one, the wrestler, is he from America?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter?
No, in Dead or Alive.
Oh.
I'm sure Street Fighter. Who's from Street Fighter? Ken's from
Guile.
America, right? Guile. Yeah, Guile. Yeah, there you go.
Roy Foka.
From Robotech?
Yeah, Macross.
See, here's the thing. Like, I don't know the Japanese version. I only know Robotech, right? So I only know like what they played. But for some reason, I always thought like the RDF was supposed to be made up of like a multinational group, because like I just assumed like Admiral Global was like Hungarian or something, and then and like Roy, I just assumed Roy was German because I thought fucker was like a German name.
Yeah.
And I just assumed like everybody was from, like all over
Right.
the United States or the world, so.
I think he's American.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, so not much from anime. What about some of the other comic
I'm sure
covers?
there
Did
is.
Image have a?
Yeah, there's Super Patriot. From, I think he's in Youngblood. And let's see, what's some of the other super American ones? I don't know. I can't think of too many. I was like, sometimes Eric Larson would put like Savage Dragon in this like, real like red, white, and blue kind of uniform. And I always like the idea of like Savage Dragon being sort of like this patriotic kind of hero.
What's many other companies? Anybody from Boom or IDW?
I don't know that they really have any like superhero universes. I'm surprised like Darkwing Duck never encountered a like patriotic hero.
Darkwing Duck.
I was gonna say the Scarlet Pimpernel, but that's French, right? The Scarlet Pumpernickel.
Captain America.
That was from Spider-Ham.
Yeah. Marvel Tales presents.
Wasn't there who did it? Was it there was like Goose Rider?
Goose Rider,
Yeah.
Hulk Bunny, Doctor Strange Goose, I think.
Was he for some reason I thought he was like was it Doctor Strange or was it
I think that was when Star Comics took over, and that was that spectacular Peter Parker, the spectacular Spider-Ham run. The original one with Marvel Tales. I don't. Yeah, I think it was. Some of them changed when they
Yeah.
moved over.
You've changed, man.
You changed, man. You ain't fat. You ain't nothing.
Nothing.
I'll do that quiver. Oh, you know how he did that? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just thinking I think one of the members of Jim Lee's Wildcats, Spartans, he was like in red, white, and blue.
No, I was just gonna bring up something random that somebody mentioned that because I did my Calvin and Hobie, and someone said today is Bill Watterson's birthday today.
Oh wow.
All right, we ready for first looks? We're about 50 minutes in. Everybody's at? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Drew. Where's Drew? There he is. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Okay, your mistake was trying to draw all the stars.
Yeah.
And they're offset, so you did it wrong anyway.
Yeah. I'll fix it in post.
All right, let's see. I got Scott up. Let's bring Scott up.
Yay! Oh,
Who's that a character again?
That's
Duke.
Duke.
G.I. Joe.
Nukem.
Duke Nukem. Okay. Thank
The
you,
most white bread member of the GI Joe team.
Napua, you
thought
ready
he
for me
was
to come
like-
over your shoulder?
I thought he was supposed to be like G.I. Joe.
What happened there?
What happened? That's
Wrong.
not. There
There
you go.
we go.
Oh,
Yes, right.
I can kind of hear his voice. I
Yay.
can definitely hear his voice.
Hey,
Gotta
that's
do
a
the
great
voice now.
Sam the Eagle.
You gotta do the voice.
Darren said Yo Joe on that one there.
Yo,
Scott.
Joe.
All right.
Mr.
What
Curran.
we got? John, you
Can we
ready?
have less weirdos on this show? Hey, but Major Glory, Rob Paulson did his voice, and he's coming to
Hey.
Comic-Con Honolulu. That's Rob Paulson, yeah.
And present it to him.
And I did the same thing. I did a Major Glory.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now
And
you
I
gotta
also
get
did
the friends.
American
Hey.
Made.
American
Hey.
Made.
Yeah.
The chick. Yeah. Anyway,
See, this is
That's
why
what I
we all get along because we're all like drawing all these obscure. We're like, no one's doing Captain America. Nobody's doing
not yet.
doing all these.
All right.
All right.
American
Here's where I'm
Made.
at so far on Uncle Sam.
Oh, that looks good.
Stomping on
Let's
that
see.
helmet.
Oh, I was like, what is he stepping at? Oh, okay.
As you do.
No, I thought it was a face on the helmet. I thought it was like a ghost or something.
It's a Nazi
Ghost
Ghostbuster.
No, because it looked like a face. It looked like two eyes and a mouth. You know, like
You look like a
those are
face.
TV codes.
No, I see
Don't
what
make me
you're
come
saying,
over
but
there.
there's like rivet holes or something or bolt holes. Or,
Yeah, see, I thought those were eyes. Like tonight, my drink tonight is summer berry, American.
Is it because red, white, and blue?
peach tea.
I couldn't find a good American beer, and it's funny because I couldn't find like a Budweiser, like just individual.
The colors.
I had to get a 6-pack if I got that.
John got a 6-pack, he said. Good going, John.
I have a keg.
I have a barrel.
Yeah. I have one big
abs.
one big ab. It's my favorite ab.
I'm drinking water.
Being responsible.
This is our drink intro.
Well, we're all drinking something. That counts,
Yeah.
right? No,
Yeah.
It's not drinking alcohol. Some of us.
Actually, this is water. This is water.
I'm drinking lemonade.
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 That's cool, refreshing drink.
Milk.
Yeah, that's,
milk.
Eddie Murphy, right?
Elvis, we gotta win that race.
We gotta win that race.
Throw another midget in the
Eddie
blender.
Murphy delirious. Fun. Who shall we draw now?
Okay, so let's see if we can come up with an obscure one for John.
No, fine, doesn't.
The Blonde Phantom.
Oh yeah, didn't Andrew draw that?
I met the Blonde Phantom.
That's
There was
right.
there was a cosplayer. She was so happy that I recognized her.
I mean, that's going back.
She did a heck of a job on her costume. She looked great.
Blonde Phantom. Is that USA?
Does she walk
She was
through
an
walls?
early Marvel character, and I think she was associated with like Captain America and those characters. But
Okay.
there
Yeah,
was
she was
missing.
back with, like, the Defenders, right?
I think she was the Invaders.
Invaders. That's why. Yeah, you're right. Invaders. I think the Defenders.
Well,
Which is the Iron Fist folks.
But there was also Miss America.
Battle Fever?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
There was like an early Marvel character called Ms. America.
Well, because maybe that's where they got her from. Because, I mean, maybe that's where Battle Fever got it from, right? Because Battle Fever is supposed to be like Captain America and some like
Yeah,
basic
like didn't
America.
Stan Lee was a part of it, right? Didn't
Yeah.
he? Wasn't he?
Yeah, maybe that's where.
What was that one guy that was like a bastardization of Captain America? He like had the low budget super soldier, and he like drove him crazy.
U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent
US Agent.
John Walker.
But he had like roid rage all the time.
Yeah.
Probably not the best example of American hero, but it's kind of appropriate for where we're at these days.
Oh shucks, I forgot. Lawrence said he sent you Michael something he did for drawing. I think that maybe the
Oh, is that what it
email.
was? Okay, we'll have to log into my email then. Hold on. Just make sure good streaming while I go check my email. John, monitor the chat.
Okay. I don't think I have those privileges right now.
You got to log in.
Oh, good. If I try to log in, I'm gonna get knocked out, I think. And then I don't know. It's weird. It's like when I log in, it's like under like my thing. It's not under yours for some reason.
Well, you should have admin rights. So if you use the email that you
Yeah, the one I gave you.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to like re-log in. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll wait till after your.
Did he send it to my Gmail? I don't see anything in my Heart Till Dawn. I see a bunch of junk mail.
I think he sent it from Soaring Imaginations.
Let me check my Gmail. Maybe he sent it to that.
Gmail.
Oh, that's it. It's in, the Fighting Yank.
Yeah, Fighting Yank. There's another one, the Spirit of 76.
Go with the spirit.
All right, here is Lawrence's contribution for the night.
Oh, nice. Very
Hey.
That's the new one. Did we miss that?
Oh, Cinema, The Fighting Yank, Victor Mature, by Lawrence Pacheco, 2023.
Very cool.
I wonder if he's going to add it to his Instagram.
That's what I'm trying to.
I hope so.
Your application for Artist Alley has been approved.
I hope so.
Yeah, I have a rollover, but that's for my wife. Got a second table.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just assumed that you have one anyway because you helped so much, you know.
You know what happens? You have to say what you assume, John. All right, I'm back.
Should be a gift.
You know, somebody brought this to my attention. This isn't patriotic, but you know, a lot of the Star Wars characters, you know, they have like two names. Like there's Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Leia Organa.
Mm-hmm.
But they never tell you Yoda's last name.
Pop.
You want to know his last name?
It's not Pop? Yoda Pop.
No, it's Leahy Who.
I knew this was coming.
I've heard that too.
Ah,
Little Leahy.
So Yoda man.
Way to bring the room down, Drew.
I love that joke. I thought it was funny.
It's an American joke. I don't know. Trying to figure it out. All right, let me try to log in and see what happens.
Okay, we're gonna lose John for a minute.
No, John, no.
Don't go. Don't go. Please stay. I got on my knees and I pleaded with you not to go, but to stay in my life. Would you still? We're doing karaoke night, Scott.
We're already
Yeah,
doing
fight
it.
for freedom whenever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there, Papa. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
We need to do a karaoke night, and we need to do an imitation night where we just let Reed and Drew go at each other with different voices.
Oh, look at what happened to me.
There you go. I can add myself in.
Yeah.
John
So what
can't
did you do
believe
different?
himself.
What did you do different?
Well, now it told me I had to like log in, and then I had to like put in this 6-digit code, and then yeah, it's like I didn't have to do that before.
Because you
But-
should have. You should only have to put the password in like until you clear your browser cache, and then you'll be prompted to do it again.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I cleared my browser.
Because it's one of those things. There's a cookie with your code in, so
Yeah.
it'll know next time.
Cookies.
Cookie.
Oh,
You should be prompted for that password for the code every time. Just
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's funny we're talking about G.I. Joe and all that. Now I'm thinking about that. There've been so many goofy episodes of G.I. Joe. I think Cold Slither is up there.
have come to
Slither,
like the
yeah.
Vipers.
Yeah. The Viper's coming.
Yeah,
The Viper. Top
$4.99.
I come on Wednesday. And then it was the punchline on that one. It was this guy with it was a window wiper with an accent.
Yep.
I'm the Viper.
I come to wipe the window.
But it's funny how like what isn't all of them like they destroyed some Cobra thing
Yeah,
wherever they deciphered.
every
how they're
clue.
figuring it out.
Yeah. Yeah, Coat Slither was the one where they had to form the rock band and they were hypnotizing kids through music.
Yeah. That's one of the episodes that people cite of it all being in a shared universe though, because the club where Cold Slither plays,
Yes.
I think on the wall there's like a playbill for the Misfits, which the Misfits were the bad guy band
Oh, are
from
they?
Gem.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, they all
And
had
then
the
I
same
think-
music anyway.
Yeah.
no, that's just some set prop guy like Ron that's sneaking his stuff in.
Well, no, but then there was the character who was like a clone of Geraldo Rivera that
Yeah.
popped up in
Oh,
all
that's
the.
right.
He was in the
He was in
Inhumanoids.
all of them.
He was in the Transformers. He was in the Gem, like all of them. So
That's funny. Yeah. I remember was there a G.I. Joe episode and they were on a movie set or something like that and they had like Power Rangers on it.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I think they crashed through one and then there was like these Power Rangers and you're like, oh, that's unusual. But G.I. Joe Transformers.
Because like in the later Transformers, the girl that would ride around on RC,
Mm-hmm.
that's Flint and Lady J's daughter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Da-da, da-da-da. Different music. Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that yet. Did you guys watch that yet?
I saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was okay. It wasn't. It didn't have a Indiana Jones like feel. You know what I mean? Like the last one, it didn't feel like a.
Wait. I thought it was better than the last one.
Oh no, I mean, but even that one didn't feel like a. You know,
Like a true Indiana Jones film.
Yeah, it feels something's not quite. It's like when.
Well, the problem is he's 80 years old.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not just the fact that, but I guess because the fact that he's out of his time, I guess, like, yeah, you know, it just didn't. Something seemed off. Didn't feel right.
I heard it was very violent. Is there a lot of violence in this one?
Oh, I mean, you know, the originals were pretty violent too. I still remember the guy getting hit by the propeller.
Oh, the German mechanic. Yeah.
Like faces getting melted off. Yeah, you know.
Or like on Temple of Doom, then the guy get pulled into that.
Here's the one unfair critique that the one before this had was, you know, people talking about, oh, the aliens are too much. It's like, really? We had the Ark of the Covenant. We had voodoo.
No, it's still believable.
But those are kind of like supernatural, right? At least, I mean, this is like, even this one is like, it's not. I mean, if you know, he kind of the time travel, yeah. So it's kind of like,
I don't know. Like the fantastical elements of indie, I just kind of accept it's funny because, you know, I'm not. Remember, I don't believe in God, so like the Covenant, Ark of the Covenant is all science fiction to me too. You know.
I just like watching Indiana Jones punch Nazis. If they could just do a whole movie of him just punching Nazis, I'd be happy.
I think I did like the kid. What was his name? Toby, something like that. But he's not, obviously he's not short round here. You know, it's hard to be.
Nobody's short round.
Yeah, they got a short round.
Yeah,
there's a short round in the movie. A short round.
Not the short round. Not the short round. A short round.
Why didn't they bring back the short round?
Why did they bring back Hee Kwan? Yeah,
I bet you if that movie was it anything everywhere something came out years earlier and they got all the hype for him, I bet he would have been in the movie.
I would hope so.
Yeah, but I think because like, you know, like, I mean, yeah, because he wasn't on the radar yet for so, you know, he wasn't. I guess he wasn't asked for this.
Oh, that's too bad.
The chip. They're just trying to put down the Asian Americans.
There was such a nice picture of him with Harrison Ford, like a reunion.
It's all lies.
Is it? It's Hollywood.
Smoke and mirrors.
Gonna knock over something now.
Who are you again, kid?
Yeah. Yeah, I like when River Phoenix was a young indie.
then he died.
And then he died. Yeah, I thought he nailed it though.
I don't know.
That's good.
I don't really remember the adventures of young Indiana Jones that well, but
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I mean, because I remember in the
It's in
third
the
movie,
Last Crusade.
yeah, in the Last Crusade, they kind of like
oh, the Last
flashback
Crusade,
to him.
yeah.
Yeah, and then it shows how he got his fear of snakes and how he got that scar on his cheek and all that.
He called the dog, isn't he?
Yeah, you were named after the dog.
What'd you think all the member berries in the Dial of Destiny? You know, they brought back all the. They even brought back. Wait, do we want to spoil it?
I don't care. Good.
I didn't see it. Yeah,
Okay, I won't say that.
yeah.
There's a lot
You
of
saw
member
it?
berries and a lot of nostalgia.
Oh, cool. We'll watch it.
Yeah, we can go see it Friday,
It's a
John.
fun movie. It just
Okay.
yeah, it's a fun movie. It just doesn't. It feels not like
Yeah.
yeah. It feels like if you go and watch the first, what's the name? Daniel Craig Bond movie. It felt more like a Jason Bourne movie than a Bond film. I thought at the time.
Okay, that's fair.
I get the comparison, but he's still my favorite Bond.
The blonde Bond.
Yeah, because like of all the Bonds, he's the only one that I think really could kick someone's ass.
Oh, okay.
Sean Connery. Just don't sleep on Sean Connery, all right?
Don't sleep with Sean Connery. What?
Don't sleep on Sean Connery.
I wouldn't
like
sleep with Sean Connery either.
I'll have a.
On him or with him, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it.
I'll take Anal bum cover. Oh, where did you
And
come from?
Pierce Brosnan was a former boxer.
I didn't know that.
He went to university
You,
on a.
you line up all those guys next to each other and tell me which one's going to win the fight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going with
Timothy
Daniel.
Dalton. George Lazenby.
He's just on looks, you know, and stuff like that. He's the only one that like kind of made me feel like he could kick someone's ass if he had to.
Yeah, way. Well, I think because he came from an era where that kind of because like the other guys they didn't have to really train.
Yeah.
That's why I mean, man, you see Pierce Brosnan in GoldenEye in that one scene, he's like, man, he's a skinny Bond outside of his suit.
Remember him from Remington Steele.
Remington Steele.
I mean, I like Pierce Brosnan. It's not that I hate any of the actors, but like as far as like
Right.
who you think can actually win a fight, you know, or get in a fight and hold their own.
So I think the first Bond that I saw was Roger Moore. So it took me a while to warm up to Sean Connery.
Yeah. Roger Moore's like the lounge act Bond.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's why it's funny on like one of the Pink Panthers.
but it is funny
where he
because
shows up.
you know it's like the Batman '66, right? When you were watching that as a kid, that was serious, right? You didn't think it was all campy, and that's how people were watching the Roger Moore Bond. You know, they thought it was serious, but then you go back and watch it now, and they're like, "This is pretty campy."
Roger Moore.
I like Roger Moore.
Roger Moore was pretty good.
He did some
Boy,
of
you
my
have a
favorites.
favorite Bond?
The Man with the Golden Gun, Live and Let
Octopussy.
Die.
Live and let die.
Is Boy still here?
Yep.
You have a favorite Bond? You even like James Bond?
Yep. Sean Connery all the way.
There we go.
That's it.
Thank you.
I'm waiting to be impressed. I'll take Anal bum cover. You always got to get into that Saturday Night Live Celebrity Jeopardy. Sean Connery.
All right, how much time we got here? 45 minutes. Starting on the piece here.
Okay, here's my
bun cover.
My blonde.
Blonde Phantom.
The female ghost who walks.
Is that what she's called?
No, well, I mean the regular Phantom's the ghost who walks, right? So
The ghost who
okay,
walks. The ghost who walks like a man.
The ghost. She's the ghost who walks in high heels.
she walked like a man.
I'm gonna try to do one more quick one. Who we got? That's like
Boots.
not too
Boots are
complicated.
made
to
for
draw.
walking.
Did somebody do Greatest American Hero?
I thought you did one. I thought you were working on that.
I was asking if somebody did one.
No, you do it. You go for
It's
it.
you. It's you. How do I get back to everybody?
Hi, John.
Is that this? Oh, that's to remove me.
No, now you're on screen with every
There you
John
go.
Michael.
Okay, Greatest American Hero. Do a quick sketch. Okay. Get into it. I'll do two now.
No one
to help
did G.I.
you
Joe. No one did G.I. Joe. No one did like Captain America.
Scott did G.I. Joe. He did Duke.
The real G.I. Joe.
Oh.
With the Kung Fu grip?
Yeah. I thought that was Barbie with Kung Fu grip.
Not Conrad S. Hauser.
Yeah, I with the Kung Fu grip that didn't even work.
I think all the toys should come with Kung Fu grip. My Little Pony with Kung Fu grip.
G.I. Joe and the backwards thumb.
Yeah,
The
they had to give him a backwards thumb. It was how they could.
The thumbnail was backwards.
That's how they could copyright it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
The toy company Mego had gotten a hold of like a mold, and they did their knockoff version of G.I. Joe, and I think it was called something like Johnny Yank or something crazy like that, and they end up losing because it had the backwards thumb on it, just like G.I. Joe did.
The big all-American comic book. I don't recognize half of these people. There's a flash on here for some reason.
Defender of the universe. Save every one of us. Bada.
We got quiet. What happened?
Well, working. We got time. Yeah, you haven't done the Kikaida riff in a while. Yeah, see? You haven't done that in ages. What's that all about?
Because it always kind of transitions into loop on the third, that's why sometimes.
Okay.
Because you got that, and then sometimes that transition into tank from Cowboy Bebop, right?
There you go. Should I draw? Wow, I've done so many Wonder Woman gags, I can't think of anything.
Stay away from the lasso through sex jokes. You don't need any more of those.
Yeah.
She's fighting for her rights in her satin tights.
And the old red, white, and blue.
Make a hawk a dove. Win the war with love.
Oh, that's the lyrics?
Yeah. Make a liar tell the truth. Is that what it is? Make a liar tell the truth.
Oh. Very good, Peacemaker.
City Hunter.
Oh. Any more cheats?
John. I watched some Italian, I think it was Italian or maybe it might be Spanish. But it was kind of like their version of American Hero, where like this, it's kind of like Great American Hero mixed with Green Lantern. So the alien comes down and he's dying, and he finds somebody to give the suit to, but no instructions.
What's that?
So I watched some like I think it's Spanish or Italian show on Netflix. It's like their version of the Greatest American Hero.
Yeah.
Lots of background noise there from somebody.
Did anybody ever see? I think it was an Italian movie. It's called Super Fuzz.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Was that Italian? I thought it was like Australian or something like that. Is that the one that he's the cop who can't see red? He loses his power.
That makes his power goes away when he sees the color red.
Ernest Borgnine.
It was the actor who played the original Django.
Was it?
Was it Franco Nero? He had played Super Fuzz.
I thought Jamie Foxx was the first one.
Jamie Foxx?
Django Unchained. That's a different. I think that's a different Django.
Technically, it's a. I mean, it's based on the Django movies.
Django.
Well, Django Unchained was from the comic book version, wasn't it?
So there were like these Italian, what they refer to as the spaghetti westerns. And there were I think there were a couple of different Django movies. And the actor who played the original Django, he pops up in the Tarantino one. When he's talking to Jamie Foxx and he asks him how to spell his name, and he tells him the J is or the D is silent. Or whatever.
True story. Quentin Tarantino caught me from falling once.
Really?
At Comic-Con, somebody pushed me. I fell through the partition. He was on the other side doing signings, and he caught me.
Wow.
By the feet.
That's a great story.
Dang.
He was very gentlemanly, no attitude or nothing.
That's awesome. That's good to hear.
You hear weird tales about him on set. But, been using a lot of red lately because of the Spider-Verse stuff. So
Yeah.
let's put some ink in the pen. That last one I did took longer than I thought.
Was it Miguel?
Mayday and Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out good.
I don't know why it took so long.
I gotta start working on some auction pieces or something. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to work on the comic. I was looking at the script, and I realized like it's gonna be a little bit more complicated than that because I gotta like kind of like tie it in with the other two episodes, the other two issues.
Right.
So it's a little bit more like it's not like I can do it straight as is. I have to like adapt it, and then think ahead about like if this is gonna be one side, then this is gonna be happening in the background. So
Well, I mean, if you just take the other comic and plot along with it.
sort of. It's a little bit complicated in this one though.
Well, how you doing on your print-on-demand stuff? You get any traction?
Well, it's getting some traffic, but no sales yet.
Oh, is that your Redbubble?
Yeah.
Or TeePublic or whatever? Yeah.
I think last year I did maybe 17 sales.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And this year I think I only did 2 stickers.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I for some reason I tend to do slightly better on TeePublic. I think a lot of it has to do like the TeePublic's a U.S. company, and Redbubble's an Australian company.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, obviously they sell. They have like facilities in the U.S. to do the printing, but the main headquarters is in Australia. I mean, I'm not positive that's why it's different, but TeePublic seems to be more known here in the U.S. than Redbubble. And the other thing, because I don't really actively promote my stuff, but I do have all of my account information. I have a Linktree thing. You have that?
No, I've seen that on Instagram, but no, I don't have one.
So I use Linktree, and then you click on the Linktree and that has all my other links. So if people want to find out where I'm at on Instagram or all the different stores I'm on or stuff like that. So all my links are in one spot rather than like having a long list of them everywhere.
Cool, I'll look into it.
I mean, there's other services like that, but I'm familiar with Linktree.
Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, that is. What's orange with that? I don't know. It's a pale. How we doing on time? Hour and a half. All right, yeah.
Half an hour.
I'm staying kind of in sketchy mode for this. I'm not going as
Yeah,
detailed.
kind of.
John, you ready for this weekend?
Yeah, I guess.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. Like right now, I'm kind of having a dry spell, so like, hopefully by then it'll be, be okay. Should be okay. I think once we get rolling, as long as like people don't.
You have props or anything you want to do in particular?
No, but I got a feeling we just got to do what's popular right now. Spider-Man, of course, is a big thing right now. Demon
Nobody likes
Slayer.
Spider-Man.
Nobody likes Spider-Man, John.
So
Well, I've heard.
It never fails to crack me up.
It's not the same anymore.
I know.
Napua, do you have a favorite Spider-Verse character that was introduced?
I like Spider-Gwen.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, you did. Well, did you see the movie yet? You didn't see the second movie yet.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Like all the women in my life that I know that have seen the movie, they're into Spider-Man 2099. And like,
Miguel.
why you guys go for these emotionally detached dudes?
Because they can fix him. They can fix him, Michael.
Yeah. I just thought because he was the
That whole I
muscular
can
dude.
fix the thing is yes. Yeah, I've heard that before. I can fix them. John's the only other person besides me that's seen Nimona, is that right?
I ain't seen it yet.
Seen what?
Nimona.
Moana?
Nimona.
Yeah,
I didn't see
Nimona. Nimona. Yeah.
She got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie blues. Or the boogie
Yeah,
woogie
metal.
blues.
She's
Yeah.
more
Is that
metal
the
than
Netflix
that.
thing? I
Yeah,
think
it's on
Sandy was talking about.
One at a time. What?
Is that the thing that Sandy was talking about last week, the Netflix one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
There's some
Yeah.
there's some thing that came out that a lot of people are complaining about because, and I don't know if
Secret Wars?
I don't know if it's Nimona or if it's a different one, but a lot of people are complaining about an animated thing that just came out on Netflix that has AI created backgrounds.
I
What
don't
is
know.
that? Wow.
I don't think that's Nimona.
Hmm.
Wasn't that
I'm
supposed
Namota's
to
Namota's from what used to be Blue Sky Studios, the guys who did Ice Age, and then it got taken over by Annapurna Films or Annapurna Studios. I like the underdog story. You know, Namoto, because it started at Blue Sky, and then Disney got Blue Sky as part of a purchase with was it under the Fox umbrella? But they ended up killing the movie, and then they got they shopped it around and got Annapurna to pick it up and DNEG Animation to take over. Blue Sky like ran out of business. Damn Disney. And, you know, it's hard sometimes. I mean, I'm a Disney guy, but they do some shitty business practices.
The AI was used to help generate the backgrounds for Netflix's Dog and Boy.
Dog
It's a short
and boy.
anime. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a short anime, and artists are not having it.
That's the one.
It's a 3-minute animated short, courtesy of Tokyo's Netflix creator base. It's by Wit, the guy who did Attack on Titan.
You guys see that new one by DreamWorks?
No, the Ruby, what's her name, Teenage Kraken or whatever.
Something, yeah. They said that they're
That looks
taking a
good.
poke at Disney with that movie.
Oh well, I
I
mean,
don't know.
you know,
That's what I
Main
want to
Mermaid.
see.
Yeah, I mean, the main mermaid was supposed to be looks like kind of like Ariel.
She looks like Ariel.
Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
but she's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the old Ariel.
Well, this was a kid's book though, right? I mean, it's based after a book, right? It's not like an original story or anything.
It still looks pretty interesting.
It's like, you know, that one I want to see, but I had no really interest in seeing Elemental. It's like I don't really see Elemental theater. That was just like the trailer for that just didn't capture me. I mean, it looks cool, but
You know,
Doesn't look like
apparently
I'm
you're
gonna
in the majority because apparently it didn't do very well.
well, I
Yeah,
think
I didn't
this
see
is
it either.
one of the things, you know, because a lot of the latest Pixar movies have been on Disney Plus, you know, and I kind of find watching them there. You know, it's like Soul was on Disney Plus, and
Mm-hmm.
what's some of the other ones?
Well,
Raya.
Soul
and
is
Last-
good. That looks pretty interesting.
Soul,
You know, I
like
like
Soul.
that.
I mean,
I liked Raya. I actually enjoyed that one. So
that's not Pixar. Though. That's Raya was
that was a Disney one.
that's a straight Disney, right? There was some other Pixar that came out Disney Plus. What was it?
Was it Strange World? No.
No, it was
That's
the
Star
one.
Trek.
It was the one with the magical stuff.
Oh, Onward.
Onward.
Well,
That
Onward,
one.
I like.
yes and no. Onward did come out in theaters, but then the pandemic killed it.
Yeah.
So I actually saw Onward in the theater. That was
Oh,
like
did
the
you?
last movie I saw before we got locked down. Yeah. It was a victim of timing. Onward is cute though. I mean, I liked Onward. You guys see that?
It
I
did.
enjoyed it.
I like the Manticore that ran the bar.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see it yet.
I don't know. I mean, and there were some nods to Dungeons and Dragons, and they actually had to acknowledge the use of like some of the creatures in there. Like they claim there's a beholder in there, but I still haven't found it yet.
What's that the name of the bar?
I don't know. Maybe.
Something like that.
I mean, the gelatinous cube was obvious. You know.
Is it who are the bikers? The fairies or the pixies? What
Yeah,
was it?
fairies. Yeah, they're fairies. Yeah.
Fairies. Yeah, like the motorcycle gang. It's like,
Oh, you know what's funny in that scene? So they go to I guess the wasn't there like a convenience store or something like that?
Mhm.
And there was the gum, and the gum was the one from remember on Inside Out? That was a memory that she kept remembering that gum video, that gum commercial.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's the gum. I don't know. I think it's funny when they do stuff like that, but they hide stuff like that. Little Easter eggs. But yeah. Yeah, maybe on Friday, like you said, maybe we'll go see Indy. Guys ride the rail.
I have
The
not.
rail will get us. It will get us to the movie theater.
Yeah, we're gonna have to catch a bus.
Well, I think is there a stop near Pearl Highlands? That's probably the closest theater to the tracks.
That's true.
Yeah.
It stops at Pearl Highlands.
Per Ridge.
Not really.
That's the case. You may just go walk from Andrew's house.
Yeah, say if you're gonna walk to the rail station, that doesn't make no sense, John.
But we got to take the rail.
So get on, get off.
Yeah. Where am I losing you here? It was a nice ride. A little bit out of the way for us.
Did you take the whole trip?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't take that long to go the whole thing.
No, the reason I ask is there's that section that goes past like the old Sears warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's all windy. How did that feel? Like when you look at it from the air, it's like, wow, this is
It's
crazy.
not as bad, but I think like Andrew said, like like how the between the four or five, I don't know how many cars there are, but there's like kind of like accordion area.
Mm-hmm.
Like how like almost like those buses, they have that like accordion stuff.
Yeah.
If you're close to over there, it's a lot more, bumpy. If you're like further in, it doesn't feel as bad. But no, all in all, it's not bad. I mean, it's smooth. It's a nice view.
I did enjoy the view.
Yeah. It was neat to see, like, like when you go to the end, it's like, oh, here's the Croc Center. See what it looks like from above. It's like, hey, there's Don Quixote. Hey, that's going to be closing down soon.
Yeah, really. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know.
I just have this fear that, I mean, I know Waipahu's got Seafood City, but when Don Quixote goes and then Times goes, Seafood City is going to be the only place people can get groceries at.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to turn into a food desert if Seafood City goes.
No, I think there'll be other places. Is there a Safeway over there? No? No Safeway over there?
Is there something like a Pacific Market or something like that? I think it's called.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Oh shucks, what was it called? I just saw Lorenzo at the Comic Jam this past one. So Lorenzo Nobu came out, and he said there's a I guess it's near Seafood City in Waipahu. They just opened up. It's called like potato something.
Oh yeah, my brother was talking about that.
Yeah, and they all they do is they specialize in fries and tater tots. But there's like all these like different toppings you can choose and stuff like that. I want to check it out.
It's called Star Cheese.
Yeah.
There you go. I
Called
was gonna say that.
No.
Welcome to Star Cheese.
You're thinking
Are
Archie.
you ready to? How will you be carb loading today?
The defibrillator on top.
All right, I think I finished my Greatest American Hero.
Believe it or not, Michael finished his drawing. I never thought it would be so free.
Believe it or not, Michael isn't at home.
Please leave a message at the beep.
Believe
How did
it
go?
or not.
I might be out.
It was from Amazon.
Jack
Moving
Palance.
the Moon.
Huh?
Where the hell Jack Palance come from?
It was a Amazon Woman on the Moon. It was like when the guy's like, instead of Ripley's Believe It or Not, it's like,
Yeah.
bullshit or not.
Amazon Women on the Moon. Wow.
Because they did the whole thing about, was the Loch Ness Monster Jack the Ripper?
There's a lot of funny stuff on that. That's why the Arsenio Hall is having the bad day.
Man, Thelma ain't here. There's no Thelma here. Oh, God, I love that movie. This is, I'm sorry I'm being so random, but, you know, the Loch Ness Monster,
Yes.
somebody posted a video, and I was kind of shook. But, you know, the famous, like, real rough, grainy, like, silhouette that people are saying could be the Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
Somebody was saying that apparently whales like to expose their like male whales like to expose their genitals to the air.
Oh.
And so they'll like sort of come up to the surface and just sort of whip their thing out. And somebody was showing it, and it's like if you turned it into a silhouette, it would look like that famous picture of the Loch Ness Monster.
Lovely.
Well, now we answered a lot of questions, didn't we?
If you want to talk about sea creature genitalia, nothing makes you feel
Next
more
week on
nasty
Drink
than going to SeaWorld and seeing what a walrus is packing.
There we go.
Isn't that from
That's why it's called Sea World.
You know, I grew up with horses, and horses make you feel inadequate too. But then the walrus pops up. Like, where the hell's that come from? And then I have a picture. I have a picture from Africa of an elephant, and it's like that elephant's got 5 legs. Wait,
And everything's in proportion.
one leg's just skinnier than the rest. But it's like that elephant's got 5 legs.
You don't need to feel like you're competing with the rest of the animal kingdom. It's fine. I'm sure
That's
your
human
penis
nature,
is
though.
just fine.
Well,
Can we call it a tallywhacker, please?
Look.
okay. Let's see, you guys almost done? We have about 10 minutes left.
Sure.
And then we're coming back for next week, which is the Indiana Jones one, right?
Yeah, I think by then we'll see the movie, so it should be okay.
I mean, you have 4 other ones to pick from too.
No.
You don't have to draw old Indy.
Yeah, but then you got to talk spoilers, and so you know.
You can talk about Sean Connery. You can talk about Short Round. You can talk about that lady that was only in the movie because she's sleeping with.
I think I want to draw the voodoo guy because he just looks cool.
Kalima.
Kalima. That sounds Hawaiian, right? Kalima.
Does it?
Is there a Hawaiian word that's close to that? We could have them screaming.
I don't know.
Khan!
I'll have to think about that between now and then. But they need a
Yeah.
Hawaiian word that's close to Kalima.
Yeah.
Kalama.
Calamari.
All right. Before we like having you here, but you're so quiet.
I'm scared.
Yeah, sorry.
She's
Some of the topics went a little offbeat here.
yeah.
Sorry for bringing up all the whale genitals.
We'll have nightmares about the Loch Ness monster.
I thought they debunked the Loch Ness monster. Wasn't it just like a some kind of a raft or something like that?
It's a whale's dong.
It's San Diego.
Yeah.
Means the whale. No, never mind. Oh, the places we will go. Dr. C's never anticipated this. Oh. So who's got tables at Comic Con Honolulu? I know John and I. Do you have a table?
I found out too late, so I missed the deadline, but I tried anyways. So I don't know.
And Drew's not, but I'm gonna see if we can. If you guys are interested in doing an art table, I think I talked to Drew earlier before the stream. I'll see if they want to do an art table like we did for KawaiiCon, and then we can have a couple volunteers from Comic Jam, man that.
I'd be happy to.
Can't guarantee it, but we can ask. Just maybe give us a couple tables. I can provide all the prints. And now that I've done it once, I know not to print so many. I had a ton of leftovers. The last one. It's like I had piled them by the door on the way out, and the end of the day is like, take as many as you want. Like hundreds of extra coloring sheets.
Well, you never know. I mean, there's some people like anything not nailed down they'll take.
Well, no, I mean I did manage to get rid of them all, but it's like just because like the last half hour, I moved the table by the exit door and put them out there and like free, take as many as you want.
Yeah.
But I do have to make up some comic related coloring sheets, I think.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Yeah, nobody likes Spider-Man. And Batman, Batman just like we don't have enough black crayons.
Or if you just put color in all black, it's like
only use black and really, really dark gray.
Just use the just use the yellow. Just use yellow just to color his symbol. That's it. Done. Well, I guess his face. I guess you have to color. But
I'm gonna start last looks. I'll start with myself here. So there's
okay.
There's Uncle Sam.
Yay!
Stepping on a Nazi helmet.
Yay!
It looks like a dolphin.
And Greatest American Hero.
Yay!
Yay!
Man, you're getting really fast. That's good.
That's a great Greatest American Hero.
That's good.
Well, I had reference. So it's not again.
Yeah, but still.
Flying away.
If I got reference, it makes things a lot easier. I don't have to think as much. All right, who wants to go next?
Very cool.
Who could it be?
I'll go.
Drew will go.
Yeah.
So it's a rough. That's a rough Liberty Bell.
Liberty
Oh,
Bell.
okay.
Yay!
I can't see the bottom of the bell because of the angle.
Yeah, and her chest makes it hard.
It looks like she's got a wishbone on her chest.
Yeah, there's the Liberty Bell, and then
Right back.
Is that based off of a Steranko image? It looks like a Steranko pose.
well, I didn't I didn't use a reference. I mean, I looked at a quick reference just for the costume details, but
It has that like the angles feel like Steranko, you know.
you know, it's probably just burned in my mind.
You're gonna color those in digitally?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
That's all I got.
That's good.
All right, who's next?
I'd have to leave a little while.
Scott had to leave. Okay.
I like
John?
the watercolor you did, Drew. Was it last week? The watercolor was really nice.
Oh, the Spider Gwen.
Oh,
Yeah, Spider Gwen.
Thank you. Thank you. I was happy with how it turned out. Thank you.
American Made.
American Made.
That's from
The Tick.
the Tick. Yeah.
The
Sorry,
Tick.
just had a senior moment there.
And
That's what I was
then,
thinking. Just to get my mouth to say it.
So in the cartoon, he was American Made, and then in the I guess like Fox Kid took the rights to all the characters. So when he did the live action, they had to call it Captain Liberty,
Mm,
and then Batman Well instead of Deflator Mouse.
Mm.
Really?
Anyway, so
Frickin'
Major Glory.
Fox.
And then
is that like an alter ego for the Crimson Chin?
this guy? Oh, he was on on Dexter's Lab. Like
Yeah, no,
the
I was
monkey.
just saying.
Yeah.
They got those characters with those
Oh,
huge chins.
everyone's got to have the huge chin. I mean, even the Tick had a huge chin. You know,
It's
like
Stan
that was a
Smith.
sign of a hero back then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stan Smith chin.
it's like Dan Smith has that too. Yes, but yeah, I mean, like and Sergio Argaz for Gru the Wanderer, all his heroes have like these chins, and they make a thing about that. So yeah, the blonde Phantom, and then I did Stargirl.
Cute.
Yay.
Yeah.
The Star Spangled Kid.
Hey, I like that one, John. That was really good.
Yeah. So after the Bruce Timm one. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Napua, I think. I love it.
Yankee Poodle.
Yay. Yay.
Yeah.
So they Major
That was
Glory.
really fun.
Major
Yeah.
Glory. Yeah. Then,
That's the pool. I love that Sam Diego.
Yeah.
God, that's so good.
I love him too.
I don't know. He looks too much like my spirit animal. Because we have the same resting face.
Yeah.
Me and Sam the Eagle. Whatever the male
Right.
equivalent of resting bitch face is.
yeah. All right. Who's that? Scott?
And, Scott. Well, Scott's away. Let me bring Lawrence's back up.
Oh, no, Scott's there.
Okay,
Scott was
can you
there.
get him? Because I'm in the middle of like sharing a screen.
Okay.
No. Okay. So
Nope,
Scott.
there we go.
Oh, wait. Let Scott go.
Oh, he went down.
Down for the count. 1, 2.
Okay.
Everybody's favorite Joe.
The Duke.
That's the one from City of Heroes.
Yeah. The Statesman.
Yay.
Dude, did you like Hatch? Like all his
Yeah.
color? Jeez.
He's doing the Kevin Sato method.
Yeah.
Good, man.
I like that.
Myron the Crazy Hat.
That's good.
And here is Lawrence's entry.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, Fighting Yank. And again, next week is Indiana Jones. Not necessarily Dial of
Yes.
Destiny, just Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about Dial of Destiny, though.
Why did it have to be snakes?
And then we do have a jam this weekend at Ida Library on Saturday from 1 to 4. John and I are going to be sketching live for folks. We'll see how that goes.
Mike's going to be
Anything
using
else
his
going on
new
with Camilla?
cameras.
Well, I just bought a second camera. I already had a camera.
Oh.
So now I have two.
There you go.
So we have to use the laptop to switch. But Drew, anything coming up we should know about?
No, but I will say this. I'll take a moment to say this. If anybody has Amazon Prime, there's a documentary on Amazon Prime right now called Dave Stevens, something about perfection. I can't remember the title now, but it's about Dave Stevens is in the title, and it's the creator of The Rocketeer. If you're a comics fan, if you like comics, even just a little bit, this documentary about Dave Stevens is great. I mean, I really liked it a lot. It has a lot of Jeff Darrow pops up in it. Bill Ray. They even mention Rick Hoberg in it.
Nice.
They Jaime Hernandez is in it. And it's like there's tons of like comic book people in it. Scott Shaw is in it. And it's like, I don't know, it's just super cool, and just all the stuff. Like, I didn't know Dave Stevens was like one of the original Comic-Con guys. You know,
drawn to perfection.
Yeah, drawn to perfection. That's it. I really liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good documentary. Worth checking out.
Apparently came out last year. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Sounds good. Dave Stevens, Drawn to Perfection on Amazon Prime, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
John, anything coming up?
No, but one thing I want to bring up, and then I know we kind of mentioned this. I know it's kind of a offbeat thing, but it's like one of the members, Art Pisaya passed away. So yeah. I just wanted to kind of bring that up.
That was a real shocker.
Yeah, because he was active up until a few days before. You know, just like, what was it, Stephen Kanazaki?
Yeah.
That's the other, I know. I just found out that he had passed, and I couldn't. He was a regular at Jellies. I mean, I used to see him like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know either one of them really well, but you know, they were always nice when they came around. You know?
Yeah. So just
I talked to Art on Thursday, last week Thursday, and he said he was, because he wanted to go see the Flash with me, right? And so I called him up on Thursday to ask him if he wanted to go, and then he said that he had to take his niece and his sister somewhere, and he had to run some errands that day. And then he said that, you know, like any day is fine except for Mondays. And then because Mondays he has chemotherapy, he said, and then, you know, Monday is, I guess, when he passed. So,
jeez,
I didn't know he was going through chemotherapy.
He got notified that he had cancer in like April, I think.
Yeah, he was at stage 4. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, he was in good spirits, you know. I mean, up until
I mean, I saw the picture, like Stephen Antonio posted a picture like from like 6 days ago. You know, days. Didn't look bad.
Well, it's very, very sad to hear. And I know,
you know, and then, here's the thing: is like, obviously as we get older, we lose more people, but the group is 11, 12 years old now, so we're, you know, facing that mortality.
Yeah.
I want to say, you know, who's the first person we lost? Obviously, Dave Thorne,
and
then Pineapple Dan.
Yeah.
And then we went okay for a bit. We lost Cash Donovan.
We had Cash.
Vincent.
Yeah, wow.
Cash.
Yeah, it's been. Well, pour one out for Art. And
yeah. Sorry to bring this down.
Go watch something with Kermit. All right, Napua, anything to promote? Bring the mood back up, Napua. Come on, no pressure.
TeePublic. Go buy your stuff at TeePublic and Redbubble.
Visit Lawrence's new page.
What? Is the Kickstarter still going?
You know, I'm not sure. Because he extended the deadline, and I'm not sure when it ended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me look up real quick if the channel Fauna. Oh, not it's not. I keep saying Kickstarter. It's Indiegogo. Chang Apana. Indiegogo. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, Apana Homes Detective. It's 6 days left, but it's not looking good. So
It's gonna take a miracle.
You can if you got rich uncles or something hiding in the background, have them go fund the Changapana on Indiegogo. It's been about a week since I checked in on it. I didn't know if it was still going or not. Okay. Napua, we plugged your Redbubble. What is your account? Is just Napua? Napua Ahina?
Napua Ahina.
Okay. So look up for Napua Ahina on Redbubble and TeePublic.
Yep.
Scott, anything to promote?
Next Monday, get new Craig at a Creek episode. So I don't know if anybody else is interested or excited.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me write this down.
Go watch Nimona.
Nimona
on Netflix. Nimona. It's an easy watch. I mean, unless you're like queer phobic, which it's not like super.
I'm out.
It's part of the story.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the only people I've seen complaining about the movie. They're the ones that are like, oh, it's got queer characters. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's like they're. So
you're not.
Is this a woke here. Cartoon?
Oh, here we go. There's that word again.
Probably.
Snow White was a woke cartoon because they had to kiss her to wake her up, right?
Sleeping Beauty, another woke one.
Oh, okay.
No, because the Snow White had no consent. Sleeping Beauty, no consent.
No what? No consent.
No consent. So that wasn't a woke movie.
But some dude just riding around the countryside. Oh, there's a sleeping girl. I think I'm gonna stick my tongue down her throat.
It
would never make it today.
In Gypsy Hines, it writes about the characters like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, but like from a real dark perspective. If you wanna see, they form like a Charlie Angels kind of thing, but Sleeping Beauty has a bad story background. Like,
oh boy,
weren't they originally like that though?
Well, yeah, I mean, like most of the fairy tales, like the Brothers Grimm stuff, was all dark because it was moralistic, right? Like you're supposed to learn something.
They were German.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It's to keep kids from like wandering out into the forest.
Where's Connie when you need him?
Exactly. Anyway, are we done tonight, or should we wrap it up?
We're good. Everybody say aloha.
Aloha.
We can't go till we see through space.
Where's Drew? That's my favorite part. There you go.
Hi.
Good night, all.
Night.